Good morning, Wayfam from Giethoorn in the Netherlands.
I'm Ashley, this is Josh, and this is our friend Laura.
We sold everything we had to travel the world, and now we want to share with you the way away.
So subscribe down below, hit that little bell, and give us a thumbs up for more adventures.
Let's go.
So you might notice that we are on a big bus tour today. Josh and I have not done many of these big bus tours before, but it is a great way, if you don't have a car, which we don't, to get around the city. Limbra sent us on this excursion. We are going to 2 different areas, this being one of them, and then next we're headed to another city.
So yes, indeed, we are in Giethoorn, which I'm probably saying wrong, but I'm trying to say right. It's a tiny little town. One of the unique things about it is that you're not allowed to drive a car inside of it. So we parked the bus outside and we're about to hop on a boat and check out its over 180 bridges, you said?
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Ridiculous. Got a few friends with you this morning.
Yeah, they're gonna follow us around.
Did you feed them? How did you make them so fast?
They're just like me. I quack them up.
Hey, you told them a joke, huh? We're gonna have a picnic. Ashley made us some nice sandwiches.
Yeah.
We're gonna enjoy them.
You're kind of forced to spend money here. It's trapped.
All right, to wash down our packed lunch, we decided to get some tea and coffee.
It's a little chilly outside, actually. Chillier here than it was in Amsterdam, and it's breezy today, so this is definitely needed.
Ashley's freaking out over the sides of my espresso cup.
This is the smallest espresso cup, but like usually they just give you the cup and no lid. This is like the tiniest little espresso lid. You have to keep this.
I'm not keeping that.
Keep it. It's a memory.
All right, back out into the cold.
This water is only like 1 meter deep. Our boat driver earlier said if the boat sinks, just stand up and walk to the side.
Don't worry,
Great
you'll be all
advice.
right.
Laura was scared of sharks, but we...
So the thing with Giethoorn here is that apparently there was a movie filmed here at one point, and that's what made this popular with just tourists from all over the world. And now every year Giethoorn hosts about 1 million tourists. So yes, this is a bit of a tourist place, but not without merit. It is unique, it's really cool looking, and it gives you a little bit of insights into how these people lived back in the day.
There's also like Airbnbs and bed and breakfasts here, and I bet you after 4 o'clock it would be perfect. Like you would have pretty much the whole place to yourself along with the locals, which would be so nice to enjoy how beautiful it is. Well, and actually the houses have the thatch roofs, which is something very unique in this area. Something that they did back in the day because it was the cheaper way to roof your house, but nowadays it is not cheap. It's very work intensive, and but they've decided to just keep it up in this small town, which is really neat and fun to see.
Yeah, I can appreciate that they're attempting to keep the authenticity. Like they're not changing stuff, they're keeping it the way it was, but nice, you know? And the cool thing about these thatched roofs is, even though they're expensive, they last about 30 years.
Yeah, 30 years.
Which, you know, compared to a normal house, that's actually a long time.
Yeah, I don't know what a normal house is.
I think you can get different ratings, but I'd say like 10, 15, 20, probably up to 30 years or so.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because when you look really close at the thatched roof, you can see the underside is really light colored because the water hadn't got to it. But the farther, you know, closer to the water it is, the darker the color of the thatch is.
Yeah. Alright, it's been a long time on the bus, but we have arrived at the little village of Volendam. It's an old fishing village that, because of the way they've built the dikes up and removed the seawater, all the freshwaters come in and they've lost their ability to fish because all the fish died during that time. I mean, this was centuries ago at this point. But now they have a really good reputation, I suppose, for cheese in this area. So we're gonna go check out some cheese.
The cheese, Gromit, the cheese.
All right, now comes the good part. Ashley's trying out some cheeses.
Trying the cheese. With marmalade on top. She said the older cheeses, they like to put sweet jams with it, but the younger cheeses, they put mustard. And mustard's over there.
How is it?
I love mustard. It's good.
Oh yeah, a little
Squishing the cheese.
milkmaid, I guess.
Who cut the cheese?
Hey, I was telling Ashley I really want to buy a wheel of this cheese at some point, and there's actually a one in there it's like the size of a frisbee but much thicker. €55. Not too bad.
Yeah, but he asked at the other place, and it was over €200
for something like this size or bigger.
Yeah.
I know. I just feel like that's a life goal to buy a wheel of cheese and just take it home. And when you have guests over, you bring out the wheel of cheese, you cut off a big slice of it, and you're like, here you are, and then everyone's like, whoa, you know?
Life goals.
You're not impressed?
No.
Okay, a question for you guys: if you could buy a wheel of cheese, would you do it? Put it in the comments down below.
A caramel cookie liqueur. It's 14.9% alcohol, so if you don't want to try it, it's okay. And I'm serious, it's 14.5% and it'll sneak up on you. You wouldn't even notice it, it's really sweet.
Thank you.
So it tastes, in a second you'll taste the caramel cookie. So now I'm trying to get you all warm and then so we can get
That's what I like. That's what I like.
You are very welcome.
Dang, that's good.
It tastes like
I've been
drinking
drinking that
caramel.
all the time.
Yeah. Do you like it though?
Yes.
It would be so good in like a latte or a coffee or something, like
So just
a hot toddy. That's so good.
That is dangerous then.
Don't condemn me to hell if you're religious.
Come and get this.
It's like this side, so you guys can always put the cups away. So my name is Kendra, and together with Ashley today we're gonna teach you how to make a stroopwafel, so a Dutch caramel cookie. Yeah. So now Ashley has been instructed to roll the dough into a ball, and she's gonna show you the dough. Look how beautiful that is. So now Ashley's gonna put it in the middle of the waffle iron. And now you get to close this down. It's heavy and hot, so be careful. A little bit of girl power push. You can let it go. So much girl power. Yeah. One of the most famous cookies you guys know today. So it's very important that Ashley cuts this waffle while it's still hot, because as soon as it gets cold, it'll start to crumble and there's no cutting it after that. Is she hired or fired? Look at that. Nice! So now the traditional flavors, of course, caramel. So of course the chef gets the first piece.
Professional stroop waffle maker. Right here.
How's it taste though?
It is ooey gooey. Delicious.
Hey, little peeping Tom.
They have a whole deck that goes straight down to the beach. It's just being worked on. We could buy this one. Sit out, have a cup of tea on my balcony. Peck my belly button.
All right, we are back at our cute little place where we're watching a little puppy. Laura has taken him out for a little walk in the evening time. He's been so excited to be here all alone, and now he needs to go.
We got some pizzas for dinner. It was the cheapest option, so I'm gonna pop in the oven. We got pizzas from
At the grocery store, yeah. That was pretty cool to see all those little towns. I don't think we would have seen it unless we went on this tour. So if you're into that sort of thing, like a big bus tour group, definitely check the link in the description.
Josh and I, we would rather get a car in that kind of situation and go for a road trip.
Personally.
But we understand that some people feel way more comfortable on buses and doing bus tours.
Yep. So we want to show something like that for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope we encourage you to get out and travel today. Tomorrow we are going to a new place here.
Called Rotterdam.
In the Netherlands that we have never been, so we're excited to go. Have a good night, Oi fam, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.